So congratulations.
Thank you.
But it's been 10 years that the cruise is going, so we can call it the 10th year?
Well, yeah, through COVID, we skipped a web base, so I guess this is the 10th actual outing.
So just talk us through the concept, because everybody has told us what it's like to be on the cruise, how great, but Dan said he just had this idea in the hot tub.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, boy. You put me on the spot. What if there was a cruise for 5 nights from Miami to Jamaica with all your favorite reggae acts, dancehall acts, selectors, sounds? There was already a blues cruise and a rock and roll cruise, but that's what occurred to me while I was burning a spliff in my hot tub at home.
How you feeling? Nice. Well, welcome you all once again to the Jamrock Reggae Cruise. I'm glad you all are here.
And then it took us 2 years to find people to believe in it. Yeah, we couldn't get anybody to believe in it.
Jamrock, jump with the thugs and camp at 2 pound up in a van back. It in your handbag, your knapsack, it in your backpack. This melody.
We're sing it Tarrus Friday, live on the Jamrock Cruise, international reggae festival on the water. Remember, if it's lose, you lose. But if the rest, you bless. Big up the captain himself, Damian, Julian, Zilla, Marley.
Jamrock Cruise. Woo! We win, we never lose.
Let me tell you, man, the story, man. A couple people tell me they don't think that the fans of reggae music have enough income, disposable income, to buy a cruise ticket.
They don't have that kind of money. It was racist. It really felt like that.
We sell out within... How long? I said, you think so? Psych. I mean, ain't that? Yeah. Fast.
Yeah, Jamrock family.
I was just like, we can't stop. Somebody's gonna buy into this idea.
Jamrock family.
Then we found a great partner in Hal Rose and Rose Tours.
Reggae music.
And they just let us do the whole thing.
Do you love reggae music?
They do what they do well, and we get to just program. And that's what we do well.
I believe in my brother, believe in Dan, and when we sit down and come together, we're not just, it's not bat up and catch. The way it's curated is well thought out. That's where the magic lies. The magic out upon the water.
Though them wicked persecute, I seal my heart of love. Oh, my head anointed.
Let me tell you, so we have a whole thing planned. So we're drilling this thing through and marketing phase 1, phase 2.
Damian and I just put out a post on his Facebook page, and comments started coming in, then hit refresh, and it just like exploded.
Phase 1, phase 2, 2 little Facebook posts, gone.
It just like literally we crashed the website.
Sailing a tight ship.
And still at that point, Damian has never been on a cruise ship, or either had I. So we're like, what if we don't even like this? You know, we might not like this. And that was a little pressure.
Well, from we a little boy, them you so grudge we feel we all is. Never them a old no try them full of their envy and malice.
You have a little family unit of us that there's one place we know we can see each other every year. It's there. So it kind of become like a, it's like a family reunion in that kind of way, you know?
Grasshopper jump at anything that's shuffling the grasses. Lion them never yet touch the other creatures of the forest. Reap is what you sow.
Our Father's message and work so powerful that it just set everything to be under the umbrella. And yeah, you know, we don't stray from under the umbrella, you know?
All of us are still musically inclined one way or another. So whether we're singing or one playing the piano and next one pick up the guitar.
Aboard the ship, heading to the land of promise.
So 10th year anniversary is like a reunion of all good friends and good people and family and the people that have supported Jamrock for 10 years.
The
feeling is always euphoric. You know, I love the sail away party when the ship begins to move and sunset and everybody's up there and just the energy and what have you.
Thank you all very much for your presence. Thank you for the effort, thank you for the support, thank you for the love. You know, we's like a country, we's like a city. We're our own population for 5 days, you know what I'm saying? It's been great in that kind of way where we haven't had incidents and we haven't had much people being very confrontational and all of these things. And it's because we're taking care of each other, you know what I'm saying? And we're all there for one purpose at the end of the day, which is our love of reggae music.
Coming onto the boat, I think that's one of the things that I marvel at, is how people globally love our culture and are willing to go to any length to enjoy an experience like this. It's really quite something. I mean, it's been said so many times that we punch way above our weight class, and that is certainly true, and this is when you see it. This is when you can feel it. It's tangible on this experience.
Bridges were built more than burned, and relationships built and bonds made, and people become friends.
Look into my eyes, tell me what to see. Can you give up pain? Give us a better way.
Can't hold it back, can't hold it back. Bound to kill a baby, some of the brand new track.
It's been long.
And this is Jamrock. Mother to the wall I don't call fuck.
You started, Cham.
The Jamrock Cruise is like a dancehall and reggae paradise. Because you have so many artists and we're cool with each other, but we never ever get to see each other.
Particular giving you originality. Cause I shot you respect and love equality. It's a good pay attention to make clarity. Cham, you know the girl, them say them love the personality.
But Jamrock is where we can get to chill for like 5 days and have a drink, and you look forward to see that person this evening at dinner.
Come on, Damian.
I met somebody on the ship who, at the time, Bounty didn't have his visa. They're from somewhere like you'd say Seattle, some north side of America, and they have never ever got to see Bounty. That moment for them, they're like, yo, this is crazy.
It's about to get round ranchy right now. I mean, blood clot concerts for some Bounty na your Bounty. Read him.
I can't believe it's 10 years already. Whoa, time flies, man. As I was on the first one, in the first inception, I think it's only one I've never did. So that's really awesome. So kudos to the Marley brothers to always have me as a stalwart. I'm stapled on it now, so it's like Bounty's always there. So you know most of the rockers, they just know that Bounty might be there or he's gonna be there. Because I'm like the Marley brothers and the Jamrock Cruise now. So it's a part of the family.
A lot of people all over the world come on that boat, so that feeling goes back internationally. You know, all over the world, people get a little clip and say, yo, what's your Bounty killer, you know? A little bit I thought there, a little bit I thought there, so it spread out same way, say.
Yeah, you know, the dancehall excitement, the vibes and the energy is always up. That's why I try to put in some of the reggae. A gathering like this, you know, that people from all different country and different region, so you try to mix it up. Instead of just do what you would do for the Jamaica audience, you try to mix it up internationally. All the songs that you never perform, when you perform at some fest and some local concerts. It's always a great vibes on Jamrock Cruise. Because the people came out to rock, you know, they are rockers, Jamrockers. Yeah, rockers.
But it was something that we realized while planning the first cruise. It really becomes off of like the same like Killers and the Sizzlers and our champions who couldn't travel at the time. You know what I mean? And then you kind of say, well, hold on. Of course, because we didn't know how the law works when you come onto the cruise ship and these things. But you start inquiring and say, okay, well, if we're going from Ocean and going around to Mobay, that's, you're not, can they do that? And you say, oh, yeah. And then you realize, well, all right, then definitely dedicate that night to the champions who cannot travel.
All who can swim, put your hands in the air. All who can't swim, put your hands in the air. I want to know how to learn. You see how far out into the ocean with it? Unexpected, even though it's very adventurous. I want to say please have a happy time and pleasant welcome once again to the Jamrock Cruise.
And then just like what you say now, it's much appreciated in that kind of way because a lot of visitors who don't get to see them on a regular basis, so they're kind of getting to still touch their fan base that they couldn't go and see, but they were able to come and visit them themselves on the cruise.
Keep a joy when they want you to.
How many of us ever saw Sly and Robbie live? And my condolences to the great Robbie, but you know what I mean? How much of us really got to see them live? We saw them on the Jamrock Cruise. And that's what I think all these reggae and dancehall mixed vibes and concerts are kind of doing, you know what I mean? They kind of bring the younger generation with the middle generation, with the older generation, and bring them together.
To us here, Jamrock TV coming with a force here.
Slow down, girl, let me love you. Jamrock Cruise, girl, them perfect. You're perfect, you're perfect to me. Lift up your head and hold it up high. We know that we'll win the prize. Jamrock TV, coming at you, blessed love.
I will say that we have reminded some people about some of my champions. Not to say that we're forgotten, shine a light. You get me where I come from? Yeah. Definitely. And youths too. But definitely I feel good when we know the legends them, because the youths them done a move toward the light already. You get me where I come from? Yeah. So when you legend them, it feel good.
We enjoy the ability to do this and share these moments together and watch the legends, Marcia Griffiths' performance.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely historic, you know.
When I play your favorite song, darling, we gonna rock you all night long, darling, 'cause I've got the word, darling.
I feel good to be able to share the stage, be on the same cruise with Marcia, you know. She is the queen of reggae, you know, and enough respect to Marcia, Queen Marcia Griffiths.
Let the music rock me, darling, 'cause I've got love.
It's not just something that you just come out and have fun, because these are serious times we're living in. And it's just a positive vibration, just like you go to a Bob Marley show and you know that you're going there to receive the message and you're going to be uplifted and you're going to be touched.
Love, darling, love, sweet love, darling. Hey.
I must say, you know, I have my artists them who I look forward to seeing.
There have been several of them over the years. Professor Nuts was one that he used to love.
Big up Julian and Kimisha around here. Jerome Hamilton and the crew. Watch this gang. He goes up inna the bus. Inna the bus, them a kick up rumpus, yes. Inna the bus.
Super Cat. There were a handful of them that he used to love.
Hold on now.
Even Shabba.
Who are you, the whole of Jamrock? Say that, you know. We don't know, so the big brothers about us, so they want to powder. Yeah, where you bury me, I beg you, dig it up, there is a buckle up, let's dig it out up. Sing up on the trigger machine, ready to bust. Who are you lay down like them, can't really go.
I believe you'd have to say it was one of my favorite, if I was to pick one favorite artist, I guess, well, outside of my father then, I would probably have to say Jamrock. In terms of those the influence growing up, and you know what I mean, I was in the inspection camp at one point in time in my early teens right there, and there's a man who always look out. There's a man who never passed me and don't hear me yet. A man who have a whole respect for him that kind of way there, you know what I'm saying? And I love his music, you know what I mean?
Shut up, fire,
So every cruise there's someone there that is just for me alone. But I don't go and tell you who. But and most of the time is someone who everyone wants to see too. But every year there's someone who I know, so that is my personal watch this year. I know, so my show that for go watch.
How many chichi pasieron que camino para el bandolero? Hey gringos and pasero, why you make work for the bandolero? Cause if they don't know that, my friend, well, them number receive, but them lyrics are like the soul sorrow. Roar, Them shoulda see me with El Cadarano. Book up the work from Conero. When they ask it, I kick up and I gallop on my caravan stay so.
I'm from a place where doggy, we know about living my yard. From my band, we see people up. When I get beat by sword, it hurt me hard when I touch it and the monkey.
Concerts every single day, the variety of artists, the lineup, definitely a vibe.
My very first time meeting Junior Gang, right, was in Jamaica. And he was like, I know you dance and thing, but when you go out in the world and when you perform, what you do? And I was like, Junior Gang don't know me, you know? Because at that time, I thought I was so known. From that first day, I was booked consistently every year after each other. And for this year to be booked for the 10th year anniversary, I don't think people understand what that does for me as a person, because I proved to the expectations that I was born to be here, you know what I mean?
Trick question. Are you ready to go home? Well, you can't go home because you can't swim that far. Now the prophecy say, a wise son make it a glad father. Once again at this time I have to big up my brother from another mother, the man called Damian Marley. Put your hands together like this. Same time I big up Stephen Ragamuffin Marley. Put your hands together. Kimani Marley, put your hands together. So you know, this is our tribute to our reggae music hero, the boss himself, Mr. Robert Nesta Marley. I hope you love it.
Ghost is a man who always look out for me when my youth. So Tarrus, them are my brethren. They come like my bigger brother. Me and kill a parent on the road at night time in Jamaica. Like, if I go out when I'm in Jamaica, I kill away a parent. You understand what I'm saying? So I mean, you know, I'm saying enough of these people like, you know, Cham. Me and Cham very close. And then you have to talk about my brother them. That goes without saying. We had the Marley brothers there one year. That doesn't happen everywhere. And then the legends, those who grace the stage and who are not even here with us now.
I'm gonna put on a iron shirt and chase Satan out of earth. I'm gonna put on a iron shirt and chase the devil out of earth. This one dedicated to you. Yeah. To you. This one dedicated to you. Your doors are betrayed to the Rasta.
That's really a big part of it all, is to be able to salute those legends too.
It's a long time I don't see you up on stage. Yes, I'm just happy. Listen. Yes, my friend. Man, they on street again.
It was such an emotional moment, and I could feel it by being in the crowd. The emotions, not just from the stage, but the emotions that the audience was taking for your vibes with Stephen. And that vibe is so real.
The vibe was real, the music was real. They both complemented each other to create a blanket that engulfed the audience, and they were also immersed in this reality. Immersed in this reality, rather. So therefore, the whole thing was magical.
here, DJ No Power 1051, Boomshots, Jamrock, we all together right here. And don't forget the 10-year anniversary. Move!
Say I hear the words of the Rasta man say. Babylon, your throne gone down, gone down.
The artists and the DJs really make an impact. People love the dance just as much as they love a great stage show.
Because you have people on here, they have their favorite. I'm not gonna miss Steely's set. I'm not gonna miss Rassarella's Foundational Culture set, Colin Hines' Retro set, Jazzy T, Retro Juggling. And then, of course, nighttime, the icing on the cake, moi.
It's pure international people on this boat.
Matterhorn and grime it up. Am I right? So you see, it's a balance of everything. We have old school DJs, we have retro DJs, we have cultural DJs, and we have the grimy. So you get the past, present, future in one.
I really love how we've kind of contributed to helping keep Sound Clash culture vibrant. Yeah, I like that. You know, the cruise gives Sound Clash culture a next look and a next kind of gear, where I think it ripple.
The Clash is like one of the biggest highlights for the Jamrock Cruise.
The veterans, not saying old, but the veterans, the people who said it, there's none of them can deny Clash. Clash is the most important thing in the dance hall, even from the great Bob Marley time. Remember, once it came down that road, they had clashes. And right after those pioneers, it was pure clashing. Jack Ruby, Ja Love, Stera Mars, I mean, all of them sounds, Kilimanjaro, they clash on a monthly basis. The people still are making us, and the sound clash is the icing of the Jamrock Cruise, because it was always the essence of the dancehall is clashing.
Work them spots, so when the crash come and, you know, it's always exciting because you hear new perspective of dancehall music. People from them different cultures in different parts of the world have different popular songs there where them introduce it to you where you never heard for a long time, and you know, it just bring a spontaneity to the whole event.
As we always say, have a good time. Make sure when you reach Jamaica, you go on land and interact with the people in Jamaica, right?
So aside from the platform, the economic footprint that we leave in Jamaica, yeah, I mean, we drop off 3,000 people twice a year. Talking to the locals, they look forward to Jamrock Cruise more than any other cruise because they know it's like this level of awareness of the culture.
Because the idea has come up several times over the years for us to have like some big daytime events and stuff like this, but I kind of feel like that would have been a bit selfish. You're still containing everyone to one place more than try to get them to go out and see Jamaica. So I think that's just a part of my personal ambition as wanting them to do that and get to know our island and get to have our island benefit from it in that way also. You know what I'm saying? The people of the island.
That's the best cruise. The best cruise I've ever been on. I ain't even, well, you know what? Yeah, I never been on the other cruise but that cruise. That's the only cruise I want to get on.
Never will we get tighter. Not always. You'll always. We'll always, yeah. Give thanks and praise. Give thanks and praise. Give thanks and praise. Give thanks and praise. To the Holy One
association.
If it's your first time on Jamrock Cruise, I will warn you, if you're trying to get a little sleep in, try and do it after the Naya Bingi for probably like 1 hour or 2. Once it hit 10 a.m., 11, anything can happen.
One, this time for your royal presence. We had a great morning in chant and praise to the Almighty. Amen!
Well, the Naya Bingi is, it's the foundation of reggae music, so we're doing a cruise that is based upon reggae music. You have to pay homage to that original spiritual foundation. And I think it's very, serendipitous of us to be chanting Naya Bingi on the seas for ancestral reasons.
When you think about a ship, a cruise liner coming back to Jamaica, playing reggae music, I think what it stands for is incredibly important. It's not forgotten that these are the seas where our ancestors died, where they were transported.
I remember one year that I guess put myself in a trance, or they put me in a trance, like genuinely, because I just closed my eyes, and then at one point I opened it, and the guy was just standing there, and he was holding my hand, and he just shook his head, and then walked off. I was like,
the chanting of the Naya Bingi, right, which is how we give praises and sing hymns and chant together. It's very ancient from the motherland.
You can't go there, listen to them, seeing them do the drums, hearing it, having this done. It really is an experience. I don't care who you are. It is an experience. And I think everybody should, if you step foot on the Jamrock Cruise, at some point you should attend the Naya Bingi.
Try to cleanse your soul.
There's a lot of great options, We have ital food, We have jerk chicken.
Ackee and saltfish, curry goat, oxtails, everything is there.
Activities, seeing the patrons interacting, seeing everybody being that one love.
On this cruise, people from all nation, class, and color come together as one. It's a oneness center.
The music, the environment, the atmosphere, the people, everybody's just nice, man. It's a cool time to be.
One love, one love. I mean, people just walk up and they take pictures and they share their stories with me, and them laugh and them talk, and everybody cool. That's how I feel. I feel like we're on a big family boat.
The kind of greetings and appreciation that I got between the vehicle I came out of and the entrance to the board was amazing. Fans show me love and show me more love than I can think of right now for consume.
I was walking down the hallway, and then I decided to go to the gym, and Tarrus Riley's next to me, and then I'm in the breakfast line, and Ding Dong Flavor's getting some eggs, and I'm like,
Or I should say, I've hardly experienced much of what happens in the day. I run a night shift. Even with the patrons and the artists and selectors and musicians alike, you have some people who are just more like daytime people, and some people who are more nighttime people. And fortunately, there's enough of us on all ends of the spectrum to keep it going 24/7. Yeah.
Dominoes, football, gymnastics, yoga, all kind of things, workout plans.
It feels like a family-oriented thing. It feels like you're at a festival. It feels like you're at a retreat. It feels like you're at summer camp. It is a really unique experience, and I'm really happy that I got to see it. I'm a social scientist, so for me, it's like, this is crazy. This is so cool. So I definitely think it's worth it, and it's important, and it's something that we all should be proud of, because, I mean, we're all a part of it.
If you're not dep on the cruise, you need to dep on the cruise, because if you're not dep on the cruise, you are lose. You don't know that now. Yes.
We came last year for the first time, and we booked to return this year before we left the cruise.
The link went live at 6:30. I am not exaggerating. 6:32, my sister texts, we're booked, we're good to go.
The overall platform for the genre has been great, bro. You know what I'm saying? And what that means. And just like we said, boy, if I'm glad how it's set, yeah. Regardless of what personally, where it is to me, the work part of it, or whether it be like what it means to the culture and what it's doing as a platform is something special.
The greatest thing to me is that the culture is so well represented, and there's this one place where for 5 days you can come learn. It's like a college for the 5 days. You can come learn our culture.
We are responsible not just for the fans, but even for the artists and these things, because, you know, it's like your reputation up on the line. It's a responsibility in that kind of way, you know what I mean? So I don't look at it like, oh, I've created this. No, I'm responsible for this. Yeah, man, I'm definitely pleased with what it is and where it stands and what it signifies, you know? And even though young art, like it's a little bit of a rites of passage in a certain kind of way, you know what I mean? Whereas like, yeah, you know, it's something, it's credible. It's credible.
Damian Junior Gang Marley did something exceptional. I never came on a ship before, no? Jamrock Cruise look up on ship. The first time I came on a ship is Jamrock Cruise bring me a ship. Me don't know about cruise and something, me not too trouble boat.
To the captain, Mr. Damian Marley, enough respect to you and your team for always doing this. Never stop. You are doing God's work. Very important work. And the culture appreciates you for it. And to everybody who has not yet experienced this amazing opportunity, stay tuned. Welcome to Jamrock. We expect to see you for another 10 years.
And big up yourself, gang, Steve, and the whole family.
I have a big up, you know what I mean, and more Jamrock and more love. See?
Get here. If you ain't here, you're gonna miss it. We all on the same boat.
Yeah.
Stir fry. Stir fry.
So we are all on the same boat.
We're all in the same boat.
Long live Jamrock Cruise.
I'm telling you that, oh, ooh, oh, I like it, I like this. Can you miss? And you should know, ooh, oh, when I like this. I really is, ooh, yeah. You satisfy my soul, morning time, evening cold. By my soul, yes, I've been telling you. Make me the sweet